Hi everyone, my name is Spahr, and welcome to Easy-Peasy Lab in downtown Toronto, Canada. We have a full agenda today, so I'll spare everyone me droning on and on about the lab, as we fondly call it. But if you want more information about what we offer to the vegan and animal rights community, please visit wishbonearlab.ca, even though our website could probably use a little attention and TLC. As a bit of housekeeping, we will be taking a comfort break after Alex's short presentation, which should wrap up around 2 o'clock. We do need to hurry back after that because two of our presenters have to leave by 2:20 to attend a nearby demo. We love that there were a few competing animal rights events with our workshop today. Those are the sort of scheduling conflicts that an animal activist wants. This presentation will be recorded, so if you'd rather not be making a cameo in the final cut, please let us know, or we'll make sure your smiley face is left out. At the end, we will be providing an easy-peasy everyday animal activism kit containing stickers, pamphlets, buttons, and other items to allow you to quickly and easily stand up for our animal friends. In the world of social justice, animal rights is the new kid on the block. Compared to other movements, we're still in our relative infancy, meaning we're often dismissed and ignored by mainstream institutions and the public. We are also up against opponents with deep pockets and vested financial interests, employing unfair tactics and sophisticated lobbying efforts. Attention spans have decreased. People are consuming mis, dis, and malinformation at an alarming rate, and humans generally walk in lockstep with whatever is popular or normal. This presentation is by no means meant to be an exhaustive depiction of all the simple things that one can do in their everyday life to fight for the animals, but because each person is uniquely wired and different things resonate with different people, animal activism can be effective without being complicated or elaborate. And it also doesn't have to restrict itself to traditional methods like street marches with loud chants or holding up signs with graphic imagery on a street corner, although both of those can be quite impactful and they usually feel pretty good. Instead, standing up for animals can take on a variety of unique forms, almost as varied as the individuals taking part and the members of the public receiving the message. Remember, every action, no matter how small, contributes to creating a world that respects and protects animals. And if you're doing something quick and easy, you're less likely to procrastinate or talk yourself out of it. So I'll be going first today, but only because speaking in front of a group of people is one of my least favorite things to do in the world, so I just want to get it over with. But I'll do anything to help animals, so here I am. So, Adrian, I do believe this is your cue to help me.
It's already set up. Are you using that folder or a different folder? Different folder.
Yeah.
Oh, different folder. Okay, sorry. Which folder? Which folder do you want to do?
This is ending up on the cutting room.
Yeah, we're gonna cut this all out. Which one? Sue presentation, right?
Presentation and just open it.
Yeah. It's command A, command O. Okay. This one?
And then, yep, and just go to the full screen.
Oh, I'm not there yet, though. It's not ready to, but it doesn't matter, does it?
I don't know.
No, we can you talk with
Yeah.
while having this up?
Yeah.
And then just hit,
It's going to be a while, and then I'll hit the down
arrow.
key. Okay. Alrighty. Thank you. Okay. So even though I've been militantly standing up for animals since before I started kindergarten, I also enjoy being more passive and wearing my activism, wearing t-shirts, toques, masks, pulling up my sleeves and displaying my tattoos. I love the ninja art of stickering, postering, and sneaklet-ing, which is what I call when you stealthily leave vegan literature for people to happen upon. QR codes posted that maybe go somewhere they shouldn't. URLs that redirect to where I want them to go, and then my spicy little vegan AF necklace here. So I'm going to touch on all of these things, but let's start with stickering. So public space in its purest sense is space that everyone has a right to access. Stickers appear in public space as a sign of activism, but the activist remains faceless, seen as a collective rather than a number of individuals. I pretty much take literature and stickers with me wherever I go. As for stickers, they are easy to distribute, can be placed on any surface, and even professionally printed, they're pretty cheap to produce. Some other things to consider are I guess this is it here. Design, text, and image. Is the message going to pop out? Make sure it's at a readable distance. Make it harder to take down by putting it a little bit above most people's eye level. The drawback is that it's likely harder for you to put it there too, so you have to keep yourself safe. Go to places with a lot of foot traffic. Material, vinyl adhesive is weather resistant and tough. Simple, bold, can't argue with its statements using cute characters helps lower people's defenses and make it past their psychological, political, and prejudicial defenses. So as the infamous and secretive Banksy said, your mind is working at its best when you're being paranoid. You explore every avenue and possibility of your situation at high speed with total clarity. So, I think I'm on the wrong one.
Is the wrong side?
Oh, darn it.
Yeah, just go up and down.
Yeah, okay. So go with a buddy so that you have a lookout. Not being detected while putting up stickers is always a good idea because many places broadly define graffiti as covering a surface. Hence, legally speaking, that could include stickering. Although stickering is not strongly enforced in many places, make sure to be discreet and casual and check for security cameras, although it is pretty cool to get a photo of the scene of the crime. When you ID a spot, have the sticker ready, be nonchalant, slap it on, keep walking, but also make sure it's on securely, nice and flat, no air bubbles or curled up corners that make them easier to remove. I love stickering in small towns, smaller communities. The messages really stand out. This is from a visit back to my tiny hometown a few years ago. I've got way too much information on this sign, which, you live and learn, right? But, we also need to engage in responsible activism with stickers. So not getting ourselves in trouble, having etiquette, and not doing more harm than good. These are really just common sense. Avoid placing stickers on private property without permission, as it could be considered vandalism or trespassing depending on local laws. Public spaces are technically less risky because they don't carry a risk of trespassing charges. Respect public property and others by refraining from placing stickers where they may deface damaged surfaces such as historical monuments, cars, gravestones, etc. I'm sure most of us wouldn't be graffitiing up a gravestone or anything. Don't sticker over murals, art, lost animal posters, as if we would, right? And something a lot of us do, I think, but it's not a great idea, don't put stickers on food packaging. They're simply just going to discard that packaging as tainted. Just put it on a display case or shelving instead. Just as an aside, my husband John and I have had this war going with somebody in our town for the last 6 years, and we keep stickering the local garbage can in the park, and they come and tear it off. So we're gonna be victorious, I think. Now, some strategic places to put stickers. It's a bit hard to see, but lobster tanks in grocery stores. I don't know who did this. I have no idea. But this sticker says, being boiled hurts, and it's on a lobster tank. Road signs, and again, I have no idea who did this. Garbage cans and recycling bins. I don't have a photo, but our neighbors get educated every time our trash goes out. So this, bumper stickers, car magnets, even car wraps. Great for traffic jams. Wonder whose car this is, Adrian. There's another. Adrian also had something, scaryeggs.ca thing that he was doing on the Go Train system.
Don't take away from my present.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, oops.
Stealing all my thunder.
Oops.
That's awesome. Oh, there's the guy putting
I think, oopsie. Oh,
Did you see him putting the sticker?
Oh.
He's like applying it right there in the corner.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't even notice that.
Then, like I mentioned before, QR codes that lead to somewhere unexpected. So people think they're getting 30% off chicken, and they're being invited to scan the QR code, but it leads to watching Dominion. Things like also putting stickers on your water bottle, laptop, phone, fridge, inside newspaper boxes, lamp posts, bathroom walls at venues, napkin holders in restaurants, the restaurant bill, public washroom stalls, and even envelopes that you're mailing. That's something I do all the time, is I always have a sticker, and then everybody who touches that or goes through the system sees it then. For postering, I tend to not do too well at editing myself, and I go overboard with a lot of clutter and information on my signs, but posters should be punchy and to the point and contain some sort of hashtag where someone can follow up on social media or visit a website. Although this goes against everything I just said, here's a fireworks poster that I recently hung around my town, but it does have an action on it asking people to contact the mayor of our town. And then a while back, Kaboom had set up one of their containers, and that's my little poster there. So the guy was there, and I was back at the back putting up an anti-fireworks poster. You can also print out really impactful art or poignant, funny, clever, cool memes that are attention-grabbing. Melinda Hegedus is somebody really good. We have her hanging. So if you could just print her stuff out, and it's really eye-catching, and it just delivers this very uncomfortable message, but it does relax people's defenses because they are humorous and, you know. Get like-minded and like-hearted others together and wallpaper your town. Use bright colored 8.5 by 11 mailing labels or paper. You can get them from Avery or Staples to draw attention. You also have to safeguard your messaging from both environmental and human factors by putting them in either, well, let's have a look at Melinda's. Recycle paper protectors or covering them in clear tape, because look what happens when you don't. Sneaklet-ing, which is sneaky leafleting, places to put such literature, leave them in waiting rooms of walk-in clinics and doctors' offices. This one worked really well because it kind of looks like the other, so I just slipped that in there. Laundromats on public transit seats, in college and university cafeterias, near elementary and high schools, grocery stores, grocery cart corrals, bulletin boards, coffee shops, etc. T-shirts, toques, and mascavism. So you wear your heart on your sleeve, literally. People love to display their love for their favorite band or sports team. So advertise that you play on Team Vegan via your T-shirt or mask or hat. And incorporate pro-animal rights messages into your wardrobe to spread awareness, spark conversations, and even meet like-hearted and like-minded people. I wear a vegan message T-shirt every single day, and I especially love wearing them to places, big gatherings like concerts and music festivals and sporting events, that kind of thing. So everybody else is wearing, you know, just like their metal band T-shirt, and then I'm like, there I am. But it's also something that's, you know, it looks metally, but it's whatever. And even when COVID was winding down, I kept wearing my mask so I could engage in more mascavism. Now the lab has loads of new and previously loved vegan-themed shirts, looking for a new home, lots more than what's over there. So, I mean, people are welcome to rifle through them and see if they find anything they like. Wearing jewelry. So I showed you my vegan AF necklace. These are made by Green Eyed Kitty here in Toronto. Stenciling is great as well. You can find a number of them on Etsy, and I purchased a few, and they're on their way to the lab, but they didn't come in time. So, but there's something you can do. You just put the stencil down, bit of enviro-friendly paint, and then it's fine. And of course, tattoos. I'm always pulling up my sleeves. I don't care what, if it's too cool or whatever, it's not warm enough to be doing that, I'll still yank my sleeves up and casually display my vegan tattoo. So it doesn't get much easier than that, and to simplify things even further, we have loads of stickers and pamphlets available at the lab, so load up. They're free, but donations are greatly appreciated to cover our costs for such activism supplies. So anyway, thank you very much for listening. I really appreciate it. Thank you everyone for your kind attention. There are no doubt thousands of simple ways that we can stand up for our beloved animal friends. Here today we've touched on just a handful of them, so I hope through this mini workshop you will be encouraged to incorporate these easy-peasy everyday tips. And finally, just to mention that Wishbone Animal Rights Lab is a volunteer-driven, largely self-funded initiative. Donations allow us to host more community-building events, develop more programming, conduct more workshops, create more content, purchase more equipment and literature, and cover our monthly hard costs. The begging portion is over. Thank you again. I really appreciate everybody.